Hello, Superfan, Super Steve here, and welcome back to another episode of Summer of the Spiderverse, which is part 4 actually of Summer of the Spiderverse. Even though I'm holding up 5 fingers, but you get which is. And so anyways, this before we start, this may be the final episode because I am planning on making something else after this. I will be showing other fan arts that I've drawn over the past few weeks and days and stuff. Yeah. We'll see what will happen in the future, and let's get this final episode going because Into the Spiderverse is coming out soon, and it's gonna be real cool. So, anyways, uh, this might be a pretty weird and unusual final episode because it might be talking about real life stuff and everything, but in a good way, So for the first Spider-Man we'll be going first is going to be the one and the only Spider-Man. But not just Spider-Man. This is actually Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. So yes, this Spider-Man is like from the original trilogy of Spider-Man from so yeah, it was from the original trilogy from 2002 through 2007. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, let's have a look at it. So this is basically the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man. Well, Spider-Man who's played as Tobey Maguire, and you can tell because of the eyes that I put in. Because from the original trilogy, he has like those weird triangular eyes, and what I did here is kind of not that good. And he has that silver spider logo. And here are the colors I use. Obviously, it's blue, red, and black, like what you see here. So, yeah, this is Spider-Man played by Tobey Maguire from the original Spider-Man trilogy. So yeah, this is probably it. Now, now let's move on to the next Spider-Man, which is also a pretty weird one. Well, not really weird, just kind of cool, by the way. So, the second one we're gonna go with is Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man. So yes, this is another Spider-Man from the from the two rebooted movies of Spider-Man, which is The Amazing Spider-Man and The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I think, in my opinion, was those two were really great movies until Spider-Man Homecoming came, and it was still cool. So yeah, this Spider-Man is played by Andrew Garfield, which that hardly anyone talks about this actor anymore. So here we have his name, and the reason what makes him different is because that from the first Amazing Spider-Man movie, he has like those sunglasses for his eyes, and the spider logo from his back has like longer legs. It's a bit slender like. So yeah, so yeah. Oh, and I also forgot to mention that from the Tobey Maguire version of Spider-Man, he can shoot webs from his wrist instead of using web shooters, which I kind of find that a bit weird because I heard that from the original comics he has like web shooters. Yeah, so yeah, this is the Andrew Garfield version of Spider-Man. Here are the colors I use. I use red, blue, and orange. Obviously, orange for his sunglasses eyes. So yeah, this is the second Spider-Man who was played by Andrew Garfield from the Amazing Spider-Man movies, the two new ones. So yeah, now that we're finished with the second one, it's time for the third one, which is our last one of this series. And this one's a bit weird, but a bit cool and funny at the same time. So I would like to present you all with the one and the only Spider Jack. Yes, this is real. This is real. That's made up. So yeah, this is Spider Jack, who, in case if you didn't know, is the Irish version of Spider-Man, and also it's also Jacksepticeye. If you guys are not fans of Jacksepticeye, then you probably are, and if you already are, then you guys already know that Jacksepticeye really likes. He really likes Spider-Man. Have you? I mean, he made some Let's Plays of the Spider-Man 2 video game, which I thought was pretty cool. So yeah, here we have this Spider Jack, who's doing a Spider-Man pause, and you hear that he's giving us a high five, because from his intro when he high fives the camera, and then he's all like top of the morning to you ladies. My name is Jacksepticeye, and as you can see, instead of red, he's now green, and also here's his hat that he used to wear from his old videos. Here's his name, and here's the color I use: green, obviously, blue, obviously as well, gray, and black for his hat. So yeah, this is Spider Jack, a made-up Spider-Man character, which I think is kind of should be real and everything. So yeah, this is basically the final episode of this series. Well, maybe, because I'm planning on also drawing some other Spider-Mans, and they're not really Spider-Mans to say. So yeah, if you enjoy this series and this video, then make sure that you guys like, comment, subscribe, and click on the bell to be notified to be part of the notification squad. And I have to say that this has to be my favorite fan art of mixing a YouTuber with a superhero, because Jacksepticeye really likes Spider-Man, and I can tell the same way as well. So yeah, this is the final episode, kinda. And if you all enjoy this, then like I said, like, comment, subscribe, and all that. So yeah, well, thank you so much for watching this series. With all that being said, I'll see you super fans in another super video. Super Steve, away!